Since 1834, First Baptist Church Lawrence has been a place to worship, grow, and serve. Countless members across numerous generations have planted boundless seeds to ensure the church's work through the compassionate maintenance of our missions and ministries. The responsibility was theirs and is now ours to carry. The First Baptist Church Lawrence Endowment Fund is a permanent fund established so that the Christian values and legacy of our members can live on and further God's work through our church for then, now, and future generations.
I joined First Baptist Church when I was 7 years old, and I remember having teachers teach me from the time I was in cradle roll to I was in just the first and second grades.
This church means a lot to me. My grandparents became members of First Baptist Church Lawrence in 1957, and this is where they chose to raise their 3 children.
You know, there's an old saying that David said that, here's the church, here's the steeple, open the door and there's the people. And what the church means to me is the people. I can remember teachers that were just magnificent, both in RAs. I think of Miss Sadie Templeton in Training Union. I think of Miss Ellie Swofford in RAs. Many of Sunday school teachers, it's always been the people that have meant so much to me. And that's what the church is the people.
First Baptist Church is a special place to me. It holds a special place in my heart. It started back when I was 5 years old when I started coming to kindergarten here. I was baptized here at 10. I grew up in the church, was very involved in the youth. Kathy and I got married here. My kids grew up here. They were baptized here. So this place is very special and has had a huge impact on my story growing up and still to this day. It means a lot to me because of the generations that came before me, that poured into me, and I want to be part of that legacy.
The First Baptist Church Lawrence Endowment Fund, created in 2023, is managed by our investment committee, whose members are approved by the Deacon Council. Projects made possible by the endowment include maintenance, missions, ministries, and more. The fund provides our members with the opportunity to plant seeds of enduring gifts that will realize endless returns and growth while experiencing the blessings that come through faithful Christian stewardship.
We need to be proactive in working on a fund to help secure the future of our church.
Again, I think about my grandparents. I think back years and years ago, the generosity that they had and felt the need to give to this church, and I can't imagine the hardships that they probably faced back in that time, but they had the vision that this church would continue to thrive.
The endowment is very important to the future of First Baptist. For years, we had members of our church who were well off, a number of them. And if you look at our endowment, it got started by 2 of those people when they passed away. They left a nice sum of money, only to be touched with the interest, not the principal.
It's important that we invest in the future of our church. There's a never-ending need for maintenance on the building, and the endowment will help supply for those needs and other needs. The endowment is also important to me because of the generations before us that invested in this church, and we need to take that seriously because we are called to be stewards of the monies that we are blessed with and that we are given, and the endowment gives us an opportunity to invest financially and help our church have a healthy financial future.
I think that we are planting seeds that we may not see the fruits of, but our children, their children, their children, years down the road, I hope that they will look back to our generation to understand the generosity that we have in our hearts too. I think that speaks volumes of the history of this church, those men and women from long ago who felt the need to help this church thrive years and years down the road, even though they didn't really know what life would look like. And so I can't imagine what life is going to look like 20, 30, 40 years down the road, but I hope that First Baptist Church of Lawrence continues to be the church that it's been, and that our children and grandchildren can look back to see the vision and the heart and the generosity of the people who came before them and how they wanted to lead this place.
Every person has a mission and their own place to serve. We believe mission involvement is the natural result of a real faith. When our hearts are filled by God, we naturally want to share God's love with others. Following Christ's command to go therefore make disciples, our church supports missions through our praying, our serving, our going, and our giving. The First Baptist Church Lawrence Endowment Fund is one way to ensure that our missions and ministry work continue to support our members. From seeds planted from generation to generation, the generosity of our past calls forward the responsibility in our present to ensure a service-filled future here at First Baptist Church with heart, soul, mind, and strength.